All right, good Thursday afternoon. It has been a beautiful day. A cool, chilly start though to the day, and now it's just a comfortable afternoon. We are starting to see winds coming in from the east and southeast around this ridge of high pressure, and that's keeping us dry, sunny, and also with pretty quiet weather for the end of your work week. And we are going to see some changes as we head into the weekend. So enjoy the dry weather while we see it. Let's get that back on a camera behind our current temperatures and conditions out there. Blue skies overlooking Pearl, a few high cirrus clouds, and even a little bit of haze out there, but overall a quiet afternoon, seeing a good bit of sunshine. Temperatures are near average in the upper 70s with dew points in the low 40s, so very comfortable. Humidity as well. 81 in Rolling Fork and Durant, 78 in Jackson, and in Hazelhurst, 81 in Prentice. Highs will make it into the low 80s this afternoon, so very close to average. A little bit warmer than what's normal for this time in October, but still a really nice day. Now, as we head into the weekend, that is going to change. We're going to see rain and storms becoming more likely as that area of high pressure shifts off to our east and our next weather maker moves in from our west. And this is an area of low pressure with a warm front that's going to kind of slowly move across the region, and that's why it's going to bring us a good bit of rain accumulation. And we have been needing the rain, but we actually had an update on our drought monitor as of this morning, and things are looking better for us as we've been getting a good bit of healthy doses of rain here in the last few weeks. But here's a look at what you can expect by Sunday morning. I think the heaviest of rain is going to come through late Saturday night into Sunday morning. A closer look at the timing. The good news is for Friday night football, we're still staying dry, but early Saturday morning we should also be dry. So if you're out the door around 8, 9, even through mid-morning, you should be okay. And around lunchtime you're also fairly dry if you are in the metro. Here's a look though at about 12:30 west of Interstate 55. Light to moderate rain for the most part, but heavier rain closer to the state line around Louisiana, and then becoming a little bit more scattered, especially south of I-20. That's where we could see, or south of I-20 is where we see the better coverage of rain by 3, 4 o'clock. And take this timing with a grain of salt. Remember, this is just a model, and we could see some changes between now and Saturday, but as of now, I do expect at least a chance of rain throughout Saturday afternoon and evening. But the heaviest of rain comes through late Saturday night after 9 o'clock. So here's 10 o'clock. Heaviest of rain west of I-55, approaching I-55 though with some heavy pockets of rain, loud rumbles of thunder. We're going to be dealing with all of that, except I don't think these storms will reach severe criteria, which is good news for Saturday night. This is going to be around midnight, heading into the overnight hours. We're still seeing heavy rain in parts of the Pine Belt, moving on out of here by mid-morning on Sunday. Eventually, though, we could still see a few lingering storms and showers throughout midday Sunday, but I think by Sunday night we really start to dry out, and our next weather maker is going to move in, which is going to keep us fairly dry through the early part of next week. Here's a look at how much rain we could pick up. Close to 3 inches is expected, especially around the metro and points south and west. Lower totals of rainfall if you are along and north of Highway 12. That's where we could see maybe close to an inch of rain, but regardless, it's going to be a washout across the deep south throughout the weekend. Unfortunately, not great timing if you have outside plans. Maybe have a plan B ready to go. Here's a look though at temperatures. Over the next 10 days, we're a little bit warmer than average for the end of this week, but then this weekend will feature temperatures cool and close to seasonal as well in the 70s, even below average by next week. Take a look at what happens after that cold front comes through on Tuesday. We will see an isolated chance of rain and storms with that front, but overall the biggest story is going to be the big cool down, which is going to bring us highs in the 60s for Wednesday and Thursday, and yes, even for Halloween. It's looking to be a chilly night for trick-or-treating and a comfortable cool afternoon as well. So if you've been wanting these fall temperatures, well, they're likely here to stay over the next 10 days. Now, Tropical Storm Melissa, a different story. We are right now looking at a very unorganized disorganized system that is still tropical storm strength, of winds up to 45 miles per hour, moving to the north and west at 2 miles per hour. And it's going to kind of wrap around itself, but eventually strengthening, really rapidly intensifying up to a Category 3 hurricane, and then quickly into a Category 4 by Monday morning. So a very strong system, as it is really riding along the coast of Jamaica, very close to Haiti, and these heavy rain and even potentially life-threatening flooding concerns will be impacting folks close to and around Jamaica, Haiti, and even Dominican Republic could see some impacts there as well. So we'll keep tracking this and keep a close eye on Melissa for you, but overall it's not going to be a problem for us. These fronts coming through are going to keep any tropical activity to our south in the Caribbean, but again, we'll keep you up to date. Here's a look at your 8-day forecast. Temperatures are in the 80s for the next few afternoons, but another chilly start to the day tomorrow, upper 40s as you step out the door on Friday, and then warming through the 50s Saturday morning and into Sunday, even starting off in the 60s. That's because of that moisture and increased humidity that will be around, and that will be fueling better chances of rain and storms. We still have some isolated storms possible and showers by Tuesday, coming in with that second front. That's going to bring our temperatures way down, highs in the 60s and lows back in the mid 40s. So definitely keep the jackets out, and you're going to need them by the middle and latter portion of next week. So I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. Talk to you again tomorrow.